Hi guys, Mark here for KetoKitchenCollection.com, the home of the dynamic keto meal plan, and today's video topic is the top 5 secrets on how to make the keto diet easy. Alright, first things first, if you're on a keto diet, some things that are just built into a keto diet. Number 1, your hunger will be significantly reduced. Number 2, you'll have much less carb cravings for sugary treats or carbs of any kind because your brain's simply not running on carbohydrates. It's not going to give you those signals that make you want to eat carbohydrates or cheat on your diet. So those two things, the reduction in hunger and the lack of carb cravings, make the keto diet really quite easy relative to most other diets or all other diets that are out there, and that's built into the keto diet. Now, that's not what we're going to discuss specifically. What we're going to discuss with these 5 big secrets is things you can actively do to make it even easier again, because let's face it, the diet that works best for people is the one they can stick to. So if we can make the keto diet as much of a no-brainer and as easy as possible, that's what we want so we can stay on it to get the results that we need. So let's dive into keto secret number 1 to make it as easy as possible. Secret number 1 is be part of the keto community. Why? So that you can get moral support, so that you can be doing your keto diet with other people and you can share your experiences, your highs and your lows, your ups and your downs, because when you've got that kind of feedback from others and a place or a forum where you can ask your questions to others who are doing the same thing you are, it's massive in terms of moral support and feeling good about yourself and what you're doing and knowing that you can get answers quickly. Now, it doesn't have to be, I mentioned a forum before. I wasn't talking about online forums as such, I was talking generally, but online forums are a great place to go. Social media, there's keto groups on Facebook. You can join those and speak to hundreds, if not thousands of people who are doing exactly the same thing you are, and it's fantastic and extremely helpful in order for you to just get the support you need and feel motivated and feel excited about it because you've got other people that you can share those experiences with. It could be your partner. It could be a friend or a family member or someone you live with. Just make sure that you align with someone or a group somewhere that's doing the same diet you are, whether it's keto or not, but specifically keto has a lot of places on social media where you can join up and speak to like-minded people and get the support you need. It's just going to help you stick on the diet so much longer, and that's what you need to succeed. Okay, secret number 2, I'll get that word out shortly. Pre-prepare your meals. Why? If you've had a really garbage day and you come home and maybe the kids are screaming or the cat's done its business all over your carpet, it's been a terrible day and you don't feel like cooking, you know that you've got half an hour of preparing a keto meal, maybe you've got to cook for the kids and your partner first, and then you've got to cook your own meal separately. If I have a scenario like that, that's when I go too hard and I fall off the diet. I know that's a weakness of mine. I imagine it's more than likely a weakness for a lot of you guys as well. But if you spend an hour on the weekend and maybe an evening through the middle of the week pre-preparing a bunch of keto meals that you can put into the fridge and they'll keep for a handful of days, if you've got those ready to go, even if you've had a garbage day, you'll come home, you'll be able to pull one out of the fridge. You either, depending on what it is, you'll either eat it cold or you'll stick it in the microwave, whatever it might be. It will stop you from wanting to reach into the cupboard and grab that carb-filled bread for a sandwich or the carb-filled cereal just to pour some milk in and have a big bowl of cereal, because those things will kill your keto diet immediately. You want to avoid that. It's going to be hard to do if you're stressed and fed up and you've got to spend an hour cooking a keto meal. If you've got meals pre-prepared, ready to go, it's going to negate that problem to a very large degree. So go online, find some of your favorite keto meals that you like that you can stick into a fridge and keep for a while. If you want some ideas, you can go to my website, KetoKitchenCollection.com. There's a completely free membership for the dynamic keto meal plan. You've got recipes in there that tell you how long you can keep those for in the fridge. So check that out if you want some ideas, and absolutely pre-prepare your meals as much as possible. All right, secret number 3. If you're out and about, you want to find snacks and outlets that are keto approved or have and sell keto approved food. So that either means find snacks that you can bring with you that don't necessarily need to be refrigerated, depending on where you're going and how long you're out for. Or if you don't have any keto approved snacks with you, just search around. Maybe it's your place of work. Have a look around for different cafes or restaurants that cater to the keto diet. A lot of places are starting to do it now. So if you've pre-prepared places that you know you can get keto approved food, then when you're stuck in the middle of the day, again, maybe you've had a crap day at work and you're just fed up with everything. You just want something that's quick. You just need to eat so that you can get on with the rest of your day. If you don't have anywhere or any keto approved snacks or food on you, or anywhere you know you can go to get keto approved food and meals, you're just going to go to the convenience store. You're going to go to the corner store. If you're anything like me, you're going to buy that Mars bar and you're going to kick yourself right off the keto diet. And if you're anything like me, you're going to buy that one Mars bar and then you're going to go back and you're going to buy 12. All right. So if I fall off the keto diet, one of my weaknesses is I binge, and that's not good. So if you know somewhere you can go where walk out of your office, you turn right, you go to the convenience store, hey, you turn left and you go to that cafe you found that does awesome keto lunches, turn left, go to the cafe, you've already got it figured out, okay? So again, that's another way that it's going to help you not fall off your keto diet. Like we said before, the longer you can stay on the diet, of course, the better. And that's why diets work, because you give them time to work, okay? Secret number 4, keep the meals simple. And this kind of comes back to where if you've had a rough day, you get home, you've got to spend time putting together a big keto meal. Some people love being in the kitchen and they can just quite happily stay there for hours cooking up all these amazing concoctions and keto meals and recipes. That's not me. I know for a lot of you, you just want to be in and out of the kitchen and do what needs to be done and get the food you need. If you've got just a mission of cooking to get the meal that you have to eat, it's going to be a kind of a situation where you go, it's too hard. And if you're anything like me, if it's too hard, I'm not going to do it. If you've pre-researched and thought out meals that are quick and easy to prepare, then it's going to be so much easier for you guys to avoid going to the cupboard and getting that sandwich or, bread for the sandwich or the cereal or biscuits and cookies or anything else the family might be eating, and you'll be able to just spend 5 or 10 minutes putting together a keto meal because you've already figured out what they are, what options are that you can have, and how to cook them quickly and easily. So for me, my quick go-to meals are a green leafy salad with grated cheese and some kind of ham, or maybe I've pre-cooked some bacon in a different meal and just added it to those meals. I can just put them in as I need to. Or I get deli meat, like a big round piece of ham or meat of some kind, and I'll put lettuce and cheese and various other keto approved odds and ends on one end of it and simply roll it up and make a wrap out of it. Both those things take literally not even 5 minutes, okay? Provided you've got the ingredients in the fridge ready to go, which I highly recommend you do, you can make those very quickly, very easily. You don't have to worry about being in the kitchen for 30 or 40 minutes preparing some kind of intricate keto meal. You can do that, but on those days, and expect that you will have those days where you just can't be bothered, you want something easy that you can put together in a minimum amount of time. Again, it just keeps you on that diet and stops you from dropping off. All right. Keto secret number 5 to keep the keto diet as easy as possible is set a predefined end date. Why do we want to do this? Well, if you're anything like me, and I'm not really any different from any of you, if I don't have a predefined end date where I know I can eat some of those sugary foods that, let's face it, we do enjoy them. I enjoy them as well. And if I don't have a point where I say, okay, I can eat some carbohydrate-filled food, even if it's sugary junk food or not, whatever it might be, if I don't have that, I'm going to get despondent, and I'm probably going to drop off the keto diet much sooner than I would have otherwise if I did have that predefined end date. So for example, if I said to myself, I'm going to stay on the keto diet for a good 2 months, and I'm going to see it through, and then when I get to the end of 2 months, I'm going to have, a nice big meal of meat and mashed potatoes, or, rice and some Chinese stir fry, whatever it might be that's got carbohydrates in it that well, not necessarily that you've been craving, but that you just enjoy eating again, okay? If you know you've got that in a couple of months, you'll see the diet through much more easily than if you didn't have any kind of predefined end date and you just left it open. I find I get despondent, maybe even get a little depressed about the fact that I can't change from the keto food because I haven't set that predefined end date, and that will make me drop off the diet a lot earlier than I would have otherwise. I might fall off in, 5, 6, 7 weeks as opposed to the full 2 months or 3 months or whatever that I set. Okay? And again, like we said before, the best diet for anybody is the one that they can stick to. That's what gets you the results. So when we talk about a predefined end date as well, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're jumping straight into eating exactly the sugary, junky food that you might have been doing prior to going on the keto diet. It could just mean that you get one cheat day and then you're back on the keto diet, which often is enough for people. Sometimes people will get to their predefined end date and go, well, you know what? I saw it all the way through to here. I'm still losing weight. I'm going to push that end date back. I'm not going to jump off the keto diet yet. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling strong. I'm going to push it back another month or maybe 2. And they just keep going. Okay. But that predefined end date does give you the strength, the mental strength to push through and to see that diet through. And again, like I said before, the best diet for you is the one that you can stick to. So let's heed these 5 keto secrets to keep the keto diet as easy as possible when you're on it. Number 1, become part of a supportive community. Number 2, prepare your meals whenever possible. Number 3, find snacks and outlets that sell keto-approved foods for those hard times when you're at work or out and about. Number 4, keep the meals simple as possible. It's going to make life so much easier when you need food and you don't have a lot of time or you don't have a lot of motivation for it. And number 5, predefine an end date. So, guys, I'd really like to hear from you on what makes the keto diet easier for you. Any tricks that you've found, anything that you can tell us, any experiences or stories that you have, would love to hear about it in the comments section below. Thank you very much for watching the video through. I do appreciate you guys and the time you've given me today. I'm Mark from KetoKitchenCollection.com, and I'll see you guys on the next one.